Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, November 5th. I'm Clara Tappa. Here's a brief look at the news. Governor Scott Walker hasn't yet made a decision on the Kenosha Casino, but he's looking for a creative solution to the potential for lost jobs in Milwaukee if the Kenosha project is approved. That's what Walker told a Milwaukee TV station on Monday. Pro and anti-casino forces will converge at the Capitol today with a Menominee Nation news conference set to precede another press event hosted by a group of conservative groups opposed to the project. The demonstrations come as the Menominee have offered to increase the amount of cash they're willing to divert to rival tribes to offset any lost revenues that a Kenosha casino might cause. A package outlined in a letter from the tribe to Walker promises up to $200 million over 5 years if needed. The City Council and the Kenosha Police Department on Monday presented an award of bravery to Tyler Bendon, the 10-year-old Kenosha boy who acted quickly when his mom had a seizure while behind the wheel late last month. Tyler calmly took the car out of gear and called police while his mom, Andrea Bendon, was seizing. His 2-year-old brother was also in the car. Police Chief John Morrissey said Tyler's actions were a textbook display of how to act under pressure. Alderman David Bogdala said Tyler is a hero to the city, to his classmates, and to his mom. Union bricklayers are volunteering their time to help the renovations at Simmons Field. Members of Local 4 are working without pay to complete the renovated main entrance to the ballpark. The stadium, which will house a new Northwoods League baseball team next year, will have an open house on November 23rd. A felon from Twin Lakes who voted illegally in last year's presidential election will spend 10 days in jail. 50-year-old Michael Radke was sentenced Monday in Kenosha County Circuit Court. Radke said he had brought someone to the polls and had no intention of voting himself until someone there told him he could. Judge Mary Wagner told Radke he's welcome to begin voting again after he finishes serving probation for an identity theft conviction. The Kenosha Unified School Board on Monday unanimously adopted a budget that includes a tax levy hike of slightly less than 1% and the addition of 170 new teaching positions. The additional teachers will help offset the elimination of 250 positions over 2 years as the district made $58 million in budget cuts. What's trending today? Aaron Rodgers' injury on Monday night, a small fracture in his collarbone, could sideline the quarterback for about 3 weeks. What do you think this means for the Packers season? Weigh in on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with an update on an archaeological dig at Petrifying Springs.
Students of Bob Sasso, UW Parkside Associate Professor of Anthropology, have spent the last 4 months examining, cleaning, and cataloging artifacts from an archaeological dig conducted in Petrified Springs last summer. The site was the location of 2 pioneer cabins of the Jacob Montgomery family, who came here in about 1834. The archaeological team found a wide variety of items, including pottery shards, buttons, brass thimble fragments, a knife blade, and a pocket watch winder. This is Diane Giles reporting for the Kenosha News.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward and Sean Krajacek will have coverage of all the casino doings in Madison, and a former school board member is suing Kenosha Unified over its public comment policy. Deneen Smith is working on that story. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Clara Tappa with the Weekday Report.